Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're going to show you how we made an avocado wood box. So right here, we're using our roughing gouge to round out this avocado wood log. Get it nice and perfectly round and smooth to start. And right here, we're going to use our bowl gouge to turn a tenon so we can put it in our chuck. So we're mounting our chuck here and mount the blank back in. And we're going to turn a tenon on the other side as well because we're going to use this for the cover. So we're using our bowl gouge to rough out the shape of the base of the box. And this avocado wood is nice. We had it drying under the house. You can see in the far right our logs under our steps. So we're using our parting tool to part it off right here. And there we have our base. We're using our bowl gouge to carve out the interior, using mainly push cuts, but some pull cuts. Once we get it to our rough shape, we use our carbide tool to get it to its final shape and thickness. We're using our sander. We go from 60 grit all the way up to 400 grit. This is a tedious but fun process. Try to get it as smooth as possible. So every break is a change in the grit. Now we're going to carve the lid. We take the blank and put it back in the chuck. Get a rough idea of where we're going to put the lip, and we start carving out the lip. And we just keep going until it fits, and we're carving out the interior of the lid here. Mount the base back on and start shaping the lid. We're using our bowl gouge there. Right there, we're using 120 grit sandpaper to smooth it out, and we notice one of the things about avocado wood, especially end grain, it leaves little holes. So what you saw there briefly was we're using some UV resin to fill in those holes. And we're going through the grits again from 60 all the way to 400. And keep, as we find little more little holes, we fill in them with UV resin. We're pretty much done here. We did the final parting with our bandsaw, and we're smoothing out the bottom with our belt sander. Get our sander again and smoothing it out. Again, as you know, if you're using, since it's an end grain turn, it leaves little holes. We're done here, and now it's time to finish it. So we're using a mixture of linseed oil and beeswax. This gives it a nice amber tone and brings out the spalted grain. Just a paper towel, spreading it on the inside. Check that out. We love the spalted green in the avocado wood. The avocado wood is very light as well in terms of weight. So we use two stains. We use this one, and we also, if we want a darker tone, we'll use a dark walnut Danish oil and add it to this linseed oil mix to give it a little deeper tone. But you can check out the grain there. So that's the base. Now it's time for the lid. We're going to go through the same process. You can see the amber color of the linseed oil and beeswax. If you don't like the yellowness of the finished product, then again, you probably want to mix in a little darker stain. If we use just, if we finish it just with a like a wipe-on poly for some pieces, uh, it gets very almost whitish. So trying to get in the lip there. So here's the finished product. It came out pretty good. The top is flat because we're going to mount an OP shell on there. Thanks for watching and aloha.